MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. At down at third base, Chris Bryant, you talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 1 for 4. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that'll be the second out.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it through.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Marcus Stroman is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
In now is John Jay. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A runner on first with two away. The high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Steve Pearce now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Late that time for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 6.
Good range shown
Second
off
baseman.
into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. This is foul right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Russell Martin now. 7, 8, 9.
Leading
Bottom
off
of the
for
order
Toronto,
set to go here in the
the
3rd.
catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Bryant backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And now a pitch on the way. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Right over the middle, knee high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Drilled to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1 on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, John Jay. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pierce is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Devin Travis.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Fielded cleanly over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 18, and Sobrad.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Stroman looks in. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit in the air to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steve.
Here's Steve Pierce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Russell Martin now. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in to try it again, Melvin Upton Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
The 0-1, and there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Jays are out in front 1-0. Here's Addison Russell. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Outside and low. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses. Ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Hendricks.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
Fair-handed grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner at second here with one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. One out and a runner on second base. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's there. There's one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Marcus Stroman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Stroman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it. The old tomahawk. And he got a base hit out of it.
Baseman, Chris Ryan.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
0-1. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 delivery. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Bo Schultz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Bo Schultz.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
And this is the case of being so concerned about the man on third that you forget to make the play and bobble it instead. So instead of being able to hold the runner, he gives up the unearned run.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. The 1-2 pitch.
chopped foul over towards the dugout. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis gets down and dirty. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Steve Pearce. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Payoff pitch on its way, and this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Koji Uehara will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Koji Uehara.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. J.P. Howell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 56.
Darwin Barney will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
18, Darwin Barney.
Jason Hayward is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded to short. Throw on to first by Barney gets him. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground softly towards second. Over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman Chris Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Melvin Upton
now action in the
Jr.
bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. At the plate, Darwin Barney. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Jay has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready once again,
Pilar.
Kevin Pilar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. 2-1. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out with the man at first. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Hector Rondon enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Rondon.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Aaron Loup is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
62, Aaron Loup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Rizzo.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. No problem here. 1 away.
Up next, fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fouled back. The 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
From the stretch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Cubs 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
In the 6th spot, number 71, Wade Davis. Now playing second base and batting in the 8th spot.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Kendrys Morales will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Kendrys Morales.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now, and in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 3 for 6. First pitch on its way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fouled back. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one definitely a low scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Chicago Cubs get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.